that Dottie and I met. It was in the fall of 1956.
I thought it was...
And since that time, 52 years have gone by. It seems incredible that so much time has gone by so fast, but it has. And now, of course, it's time to celebrate our 50th wedding anniversary. I told her that all marriage licenses expire after 50 years. And she said, great, we'll be living in sin, that's a lot more fun. Well, back in the days of old Father Higney, that would require 3 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers, I'll tell you that. But at any rate, when we have these milestones in life, when they come and go, we do realize that we are getting older. But I'll tell you this, you really know you're getting old when it takes all night to do what you used to do all night. On a more serious note, when these milestones come and go, you do realize that that final curtain is getting that much closer. But I'll tell you this, when I do go, I want to go peacefully in my sleep, like my old Uncle Ned. Not screaming like the passengers in his car. Dottie and I first met in Portsmouth, Rhode Island at a roller skating rink.
I remember that.
That used to be on the East Main Road. And I often think about that, because it was only by the slimmest of chances that we met that night. Because I hadn't been roller skating for a long time. And it was only at the last minute that I decided to go and get a little exercise. As it turned out,
Thank God!
as it turned out, that was the luckiest day of my life, because that's the day I met my future bride. That ought to be worth a few points on that. Then again, maybe not. Might get me out of that canine quarter someday.
What's the fact that you look kind of handsome tonight? I was going to ask you out. After 50 years, I can do that. But you're not busy. If I say you can do it. I remember when?
Talk about that.
You'll have to cut the grass first.
Well, as I was saying, it was only by 1,001 shot that we met that night. Because, and I often think, if I hadn't gone roller skating, we wouldn't have met, we wouldn't have been married, and none of my 3 sons would exist today. Or if they did, they'd be 3 different people. Maybe they'd be girls. So you 3 guys owe me. I think that, again, if we hadn't met, then I'd probably be saying, along with John Greenleaf Whittier, that of all sad words of tongue and pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. I think Dottie and I have gotten along pretty well through the years, and I think it's partly because she's of Portuguese descent, and I'm of Irish descent, and the two seem to get along pretty well together. Matter of fact, every St. Patty's Day, we always have corned beef and cabbage. And Dot always throws in a piece of chorizo. In fact, now that I think about it, she throws a piece of chorizo into everything. One wonders about the oatmeal. At any rate, while I'm on the subject of the Irish, I'd like to dispel a popular stereotype that says something to the effect that the Irish, or those of us of Irish descent, are overly fond of imbibing in alcohol. That is not true. That is false. That is a lie. And I'll drink to that. Well, Dottie and I are happy that all of you came today to help us celebrate the occasion. And we certainly love you all. And we thank you all. And I'll drink to that too. I'll drink to everything and everything.